Hey, Facebook fam. Hey, Facebook fam. Hey, y'all. Hey, it's Sugar. It's Shuga Shootin' the Breeze. It's Shuga Shootin' the Breeze. How y'all doing? How y'all doing out there? You know what? We made it, y'all. We made it. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning, y'all. We made it. Look, we up. We up. I'm up. You up. I'm up. I hope you up. What time is it? Not 10:56. I made it. I'm in the window. I'm in the window. Y'all, somebody might need to play that number. 10:56. I'm in the window. I'm between 10 and 11. I'm going to come on here. I'm going to come on here. If I wake up, my eyes come open. I can come on here. I can get on here. So good morning, y'all. Good morning. What day is it? What day is it? It's Friday. It's Friday, y'all. August the 21st, 2026. You done made it to the end of the work week. Made it to the end of the work week. You done got paid. What you doing Friday night? What you doing tonight? You done got paid. It's Friday, y'all. August 21st, 2026. Yeah. You up, I'm up, we up. What we gonna do? What you doing this day? What you got planned to do this day? Look, she know what she gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. What you gonna do? Yeah. How y'all doing? You know, before I get to run in my mouth, because I get excited. I get to run in my mouth and I done forgot to sing my theme song. My theme song, Shuga Shootin' the Breeze. I forget. Shuga Shootin' the Breeze, y'all. 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 Whoop, whoop. Shuga Shootin' the Breeze, y'all. Shuga Shootin' the Breeze, y'all. Hey, Shuga Shootin' the Breeze, y'all. Shuga Shootin' the Breeze, y'all. Random when it hits me, I run with it. Yeah. Random when it hits me, I run with it. Yep. That's my theme song. Write you one. Write your theme song and sing it to yourself. Do that. Write you one and sing it to yourself. It'll make you feel good. It'll make you feel good. Good morning on this Friday, y'all. Good morning. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know. I got birthdays to shout out today. I got 5 of them. People I know, 5. I said 5. I say 5. I know they might have made the most that I've shouted out in one day. Y'all might have got it. I think y'all got it. It's 5 of y'all celebrating today. 5 of you. 5 of you. Kinfolk, hometown folks, Decatur County folks, you know, people I know. But if I don't know you, this birthday is for you. This song is for you too. So let me get on down to who I'm celebrating today. My cousin Gail. Gail, it's your birthday. It's your birthday, Gail. That's Gail on my daddy's side. Yeah. Her daddy, her mama, and my daddy is 2 sisters, two children, two siblings. Get it right, Sugar. 2 siblings, children. Yeah. On my daddy's side. Gail, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Gail. I hope you. It is Friday, so you get to roll on through the weekend. That's what y'all get to do. This crew right here, y'all hit it right on the nail. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Y'all got all weekend to party. Who else I got? Ernest. That's my cousin too. That's my cousin on my daddy's side. And my cousin on my daddy's side. His dad and my daddy brothers. Yep. Ernest, happy birthday, cuz. Happy birthday to you. It's Friday. I don't know what you're going to do, but I hope you enjoy it on this weekend. I don't know what you're going to do, but the weekend is for you. Who else I got? I got Tiffany. Tiffany, happy birthday to you. It's from down in my neck of the woods. Tiffany, happy birthday. Yep. Decatur County. We down in that neck of the woods. That's where we from. I'm Bainbridge and all of the surrounding towns, Filestown, Attapulgos. Yeah. That's our neck of the woods. Born and raised. Tiffany, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Tiffany. Happy birthday to you. And who else I got? Who else I got? Latasha. Tasha, happy birthday. Look, Tasha, that's my cousin again on my daddy's side. Tasha, happy birthday. Her daddy and my daddy are brothers. Her daddy and my daddy are brothers. Yeah. Yeah, happy birthday, Tasha. You on the weekend. It landed on the weekend. So grown folks get to party all weekend long. If it landed during the middle of the week, sometimes, you got to wait. If you're working, when you get to the weekend, you do it. Now, if you got it like that to take off on your birthday, that's great, too. I mean, you only come one time a year. Once a year, you get to see you take off on that day if you put it in the calendar to do it. But the weekend is for y'all this year. Who else I got? Last but definitely not least, Eddie. Not mine. Not my Eddie. High school classmate Eddie. Another Leo. Y'all the last of the Leos, I believe. Maybe one more day. Some folks try and claim the 22nd. But y'all the last of the Leo. Eddie, happy birthday to you, sir. Happy birthday. You running with a nice crew. Yeah, all y'all. All y'all celebrating today. She didn't get to shout y'all. It's a beautiful thing. You made it. You get to celebrate. And I get to sing. I get to sing to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. And you wish many, many more. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. And you wish many, many more. And you wish many, many more. One more time. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. And you wish many, many more. And you wish many, many more. And you wish many, many more. Happy birthday, y'all. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to the August 21st crew. Happy birthday. Wish you many, many more. And for those out there that celebrate a birthday with y'all, who celebrate a birthday with y'all all across the world, who got the same birthday, yeah, it's for them too. It's for you too. Yeah, I should have sing it for you too. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you did. So, I got to get on my dishes. And I've been out the door like I normally do. When I get up, I've been out the door. The sun is up. He up. He up. The sun is up. I'm up. So I was like, okay. Alright. It's on. It's nice out there. It's like 81 degrees here in DeKalb County. It's like 81 degrees. About 81. And it's nice. It's only coming up. We got still another month of summer, because it don't turn fall until September 22nd. That's on my birthday. Make a mental note of that. Put that in the calendar. On September 22nd, that's the fall. That's the beginning of fall. That's on my birthday. Yeah. So we still got a month of summer left to celebrate, to enjoy, to be outside. And I got my 2 teardrops, y'all. And my Clorox, 2 teardrops of Clorox. That's all you need. So your dish rags don't be funky. And you kill off germs. That's what that's for. Kill off germs. Yeah. So I'm excited for my birthday to come up too. But ain't about me right now. It's about the other folks that's celebrating on today. And the sun being up out there. It was nice. It's real nice out there, y'all. It's real nice out there. What it's like where you at? Huh? What is it like where you at? Huh? The sun up where you at? Yeah, he been up practically every day for the last week, as a matter of fact. He been up. If I recall correctly, he been up bright and shining. Might have a little bit of clouds, you know, that come in to disrupt the view of it, but it's been up pretty much all week. It's been up. So yeah, you know, this is how that go. Get my little dishes washed up. I had a few more today than I had yesterday. I had a few more. You know, I wash them up. If they leave them, I wash them up. Yeah. If they leave them, I wash them. But if they done went on out, got up, got them something to eat or whatever, went on off to work, you know, I wash them up. And then dishes that I make too. It's pretty much what I got here. Y'all know Sugar, you know, my weekly telling of the business, Sugar telling folks business, y'all know how I do. I'm still on this week. And this week is on a very, very huge industry. And people that I know in the industry, I can tell their business. Friends of mine on my Facebook page, I can tell their business. I can tell it. It's good business to tell. It's worth telling. And you can Google them because they legit. If you need their services. I'm going to go down the list. But I just wanted to kind of prep you. Let you know who I got in my back pocket for my real estate needs. Let you know who I got. Tell their business. And then, you know, I like to talk about something old. I get right on into it. But for now, I'm going to get my dishes washed up. And then I get my cereal. I got to have my cereal. I ain't had nothing to eat. I don't have anything to eat before 10 o'clock. I don't. I think I got to bed last night about 2 o'clock. Drifted on off to sleep. Drifted on off. It's about 2 o'clock. About 2 o'clock in the morning. I woke up a little early. It might have been probably was about 7 o'clock. So I looked at my phone. I was like, okay, it's 7 o'clock. Hey. I drifted back off to sleep though. I did drift back off. I did. And then I woke up about 8:30, close to 9. Then I was like, okay, let me go on and get up. Get the day started. When I was in the military, they had the slogan that, you know, we do more before 6 a.m. than most folks do the whole day. That was the military. When I was in the military, that was the slogan. We do more before 6 a.m. Most folks do all day. But yeah. I've never really been a fan of early rising. Never really been a fan of it. If you must, you must. But if it's your preference, hey, that's your preference. My mom, she's an early riser. But she's always been an early riser. My dad, yeah, he asleep. He would sleep in. He would sleep in. They say, you know, can't burn the candle on both ends. So he was an early riser. She was an early riser. She might get to bed maybe about 11, 10, 11. My daddy, he sleep in about 12, and then he get up, and then he might be up till about 2 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes he'll be outside. Sometimes he'll be outside. He'll be outside, just out there, sitting out on the stoop in the front, on the front. And if my brother come by, they be out there just talking, shooting the breeze. Just be out there talking. So, and they call them night owls. My daddy was a night owl. He was that. And I think I've kind of picked up where he left off. I've become more of a night owl. Yeah, the earliest I've risen is for the military. And when I worked in the salon, I would probably have, the earliest client I've had was about 7 o'clock. I think I had one at 6:30. I said, oh, heck no, I can't do that. I can't do that. So I kind of reeled it on back in. But who out there early risers? If you're early risers, see, I'm an early riser. If you're a late riser, see, I'm a late riser. If you're out there, what time you get to bed and what time you get up. As long as you're getting rest, that's what's important. Only when your body rests, that's what's important. So, yeah. Yeah, the sun is all out there, y'all. He out today. He is out today. And I still got to sing my song to him. Sing my song to the sun that I wrote. Yeah. This last little tray. Last little tray. I about got them all washed up, y'all. Yep. Y'all know me. I recycle. I will recycle. Yep. Little tray, I recycle. I grew up and was raised by a recycling generation. Yeah, repurposing, recycling. Yeah, we will repurpose some stuff. And then you just quickly throw stuff away. Yeah, them baby boomers, my mom and them generations, grandmama generation, yeah, they will repurpose stuff in a minute. I'm still holding on to my dishcloths, y'all. I'm still holding on. They still getting the job done. I think I might make it to the end of the year with them. I think I might. What y'all think? Y'all think? If they still raggedy. They still raggedy, but hey, my friend say raggedy dishcloths make the best dishcloths. And she loves washing dishes, so she knows. She knows. She said it looked like chilling. Who that don't popped up? Hey, cuz. Hey, cuz. That's my cousin, y'all. That's my cousin. That's because I call him Nuki, but just, hey, Mr. James. Hey, How you doing today? How you doing? That's my cousin. That's my cousin on my daddy's side, y'all. Yeah. Good morning to you. Good morning, cuz. It's good to see you pop on here. Uh-huh. Good to see you on here. You know, they done showed up on Sugar Live. Don't surprise me. I like that. It said surprise me. Pop on up here. How you doing? How you doing? I'm up here on my Facebook front porch. How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah. So I got to sing my song. Look, I got to sing the song to the son that I wrote. I got to sing it to him. Hey, Mr. Sun, shining on me. Hey, Mr. Sun, shining on me. Hey, Mr. Sun, shining on me. Up all right this morning. Hey, Mr. Sun, shining on me. Shining on me. Shining on me. Hey, yeah, that's for the sun. Because without the sun, look, we couldn't be here, could we? We couldn't exist. The sun is shedding light and energy in our solar system. So we could not be here. We could not be here. So, how you doing? How you doing? I'm getting ready to get my cereal. Get ready to get my cereal, Nuki. I'm getting ready to get my cereal. That's what I'm about to do. Because I ain't ate nothing. My stomach growling. It growling right about now. So I got to get my cereal. Yep, I like some good old Cheerios. That's what I like. I'm not a big breakfast eater. You know, we come up eating big breakfasts. But, yeah, I don't need all that too much at this stage. Any time I do it special occasions, but I'm not a big breakfast eater. I'm not. But I like my Cheerios. You know, it helps with my cholesterol. That's what it says, you know. It's part of a heart healthy diet. It can lower your cholesterol. That's what it says, you know. So my numbers was up there, you know. So I said, okay, let me try and do what I can on my end to reel it in. Let me try and do what I can. If it say they can do it, you know. And I got my other food. I use grapes. I use walnuts. And I got my almond milk. I can't do regular milk. Give me the bubble guts. Then I got my bowl. My Patty's bowl. Bonjour. Bonjour, Nuki. Bonjour, sir. Bonjour. Look, if you speak French, say bonjour, sugar. I took it in high school, just 2 years. Yeah, you're going to hear me say that several times throughout my life. I took it in high school. That's it. I managed to keep hold of bonjour and je m'appelle Alisa. That's my name. That was assigned when I was in class. Yeah. So bonjour, Nuki. Bonjour. Bonjour. Say bonjour, sugar. Yep. That's how that go. That's how that go, Nuki. What you got going on this morning? What you got going on? Yeah, I don't use a lot of Cheerios. What you got going on this morning, Nuki? How you doing? How you doing? Get my little grapes up out of here. Get my little grapes. I do about 7 or 8 grapes. If you've never had grapes in your cereal, you're missing out. If you've never had grapes, you're missing out. Yeah. Let me see here. How many I got? I'll just rinse them off. I like the purple grapes. But you can use any variety of grapes, whether it be green, red. But I like the purple. They're a little sweeter to me. So, take a couple of them. Rinse them off. Rinse them off. Like that. Cut them off in there. Uh-oh, I dropped 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 10. I don't normally do that many, but just enough. That's what I got. Then I use a fourth of a cup. A fourth of a cup. That's the serving size of walnuts, or any nut in particular. A fourth of a cup. Because nuts is low-key fattening. They got good fats in them, but it's still fat nonetheless. They don't have very much carbs. This has 4 grams of carbs, 2 grams of fiber, total sugar 1 gram. So they don't really qualify for a lot of sugar, but if I step on that, it don't qualify for a lot of sugar. But what it do got is a boatload of fat. They say the good fats. We got some saturated fats in here too, so you still have to be mindful because they low-key fattening. They say a fourth of a cup is 200 calories. Did you know that? Did you know that, Nuka? Did you know that? Okay, that's all. That's it right there. That's it, Nuki. That right there is 200 calories. What I got in here is probably about 50, maybe 60, and then the sugar. So you're looking at maybe 260 calories just this alone. Haven't added the milk. Yeah, it adds up. You can put that in your hand. That's it. That's the serving size. It's 11 servings in that bag. It's 11. And I think I've done pretty good because I am using the serving size that it recommends. So I squeeze it down so that it can create a little vacuum seal on it. Let me see. Get in there. Get in there. This thing is starting to get a little old. I only got about 2 more servings left off in here. There's 2 more. Ooh, it's off track. It's off track. Did that get it? Let me see. Oh, okay. I see what done happened. So the track done separated from the bag. So the seal has been broken. So then all I do is roll it down. Once that seal is broken, the track is no longer glued down to create the vacuum. Then I just get me a Ziploc bag. Get that Ziploc bag and put it in the Ziploc bag. You know, you always just have to be prepared. You know, stuff happens. Be prepared. So it is no longer able to zip to give me that vacuum seal. So I just put it in another Ziploc bag. How about that? I was just going to say, one monkey don't stop, no show. How about that? We keep it moving. Make the necessary adjustments. So, you know, and like I said, there's about 2 servings left in there anyway. So I keep it in the refrigerator. And keep it fresh. And I still got almonds. So once I eat them up, then I start with my almonds. But my almonds, I don't use that many of them because more of them fit in that little cup. And I don't want to be crunching the whole time. Yeah, there's more space in the cup when you put the walnuts in there. Just a little slither A little sliver of milk. I don't use a lot. Just enough to bathe my cereal in it. Just enough to bathe it. Just enough to bathe my cereal in it, Nuki. Just enough. Yeah. That's it. Just bathe your cereal. So I done fancified my cereal. I done fancified it. It's fancy. It's bougie, as one of my friends say. You done made it bougie. So if you ain't never had it, try it. If you ain't never had it, try it. Nigga, we got family that got birthdays today. We got cousins. Our cousins got birthdays today. I was singing my birthday song to them earlier here on the live. If they go back and watch it, they'll see it. If they weren't able to tune in, you can go back and watch my lives up to 30 days, and after that, Facebook take them down. But I posted on my YouTube channel, because I have a YouTube channel, Alisa Shuga Shootin the Breeze Lewis. So go on over there and subscribe. Yeah, I'm taking all of them and putting them over there because, you know, it's my content. So I get to take it, download it, and upload it somewhere else. Yeah, I get to do that. Facebook gives you the opportunity to download it if you go live. They don't keep them on anymore. But yeah, we got cousins celebrating the day. I done shouted them out. Gail, Ernest, Latasha. Then we got folks from my hometown, from my neck of the woods. You know. All right, I done bathed them enough. So. Bon appetit. Yep. That's just what I thought. That is good to me. That's good to me, Nuki. That's good to me. Yep. That made me remember my daddy was talking about one time how long you should chew your food. I don't know if you remember or not, but he's just like, Nuka say you're supposed to chew your food. Chew about how many times? At least 100 times before you swallow. It was that you, Nuka, the daddy said you're supposed to chew at least 100 times. Just because. And you was on to something. You were on to it because it helps with digestion. You know, when you're using your teeth and you're chewing up your food real good, you know, the experts say, as the medical world say, the digestion starts in the mouth. You got your enzymes in there, so, you know, you're chewing it, and it's mixing in, and it's helping with the digestion. But at the same way, for me, I'm like, it give my taste buds a chance to taste my food. You know, the taste buds got a job to do too. So it make it more enjoyable when you chew your food. You connect with it. But yeah, that's what Daddy said, Nuki. Daddy said, Nuki said, you need to chew your food at least 100 times before you swallow. You know. I don't make it, Nuki. I don't make it to 100. I'll be honest with you. I don't make it to chewing 100 times. But I do chew because I want to taste and I want to enjoy it. So, You can count and see how many I chew. You can count and see how many times I chew. You can gonna count. He count. I ain't swallowed yet. Yeah. Okay, I'll swallow. I don't know how many times, but Nuki, if you kept count, let me know. How many times did I chew that? How many times? Go to the next one. Mm-mm. I don't think I'll make it to 100. I don't think I'll make it to 50. Yeah, I done swallowed a little bit. But my taste buds happy. They getting a chance to taste their food. They happy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let me know if my signal good. If my signal good, do a thumbs up or something. Because somebody had said one time my signal, I might have been dragging a little bit. But if you're able to see it in real time, do that so I know that's in real time, that there's no delay if you're watching. You know, it's all about your service, about your internet service. It's all about your internet strength. If it's weak, it's gonna make the service weak. It's gonna be stalling, I guess, dropping in and out. I can't see it on my end. I can't tell. And walnuts. If you ain't allergic to walnuts, boy, woo. They're setting the cereal off. They're setting it off. That's my favorite nut to put in them. Let's see what else. Let's see. Boom. Yep, that's good to me. Like that little grape, that little pop of grape, that little sweetness. You know, I just start with some plain Cheerios. I don't do the honey nut. Trying to, you know, cut down on the sugar. Trying to cut down on the sugar. So I said, all right, okay. I'll do some grapes. You know, some folks do dried raisins, cranberries, but I see, I want the grape. I'm gonna pop a juice from the grape. Yeah, it works pretty good. Try to let me know what you think. I don't know how many chews it is, Nuki. I don't know how many it is, but it's good enough. It's good enough. I got one more grape. And I always like my last grape with my last scoop. So. That's that. Hold up. Hold up. Get them last few on there. There we go. That's the last one. That's the last one, Nuki. That's the last one with the grape on it. Mm-hmm. Yep. Got my little crumb of milk there. Remember, about 2 tablespoons. Like I said, I don't need much, just enough. That's it. It was good. Bon appetit. It was good. Yep. So yeah. I like to talk folks. I like to tell folks business, Nuki. I like to tell folks business. I do. And I have weekly people that I can tell their business. I got enough friends that's in business that I could pick and go down the list of who I could tell their business and what they do. I like to do that, you know. It's word of mouth. Remember they say it's the best advertisement? It is. And, you know, I got them lined up. I got how many friends I got. Whoever in there in business, Shuga know you in business, I'm going to tell it. I'm going to tell you business. That's yeah, because you need it told. You need folks to know about what you do, what you got to offer. Product, service, both. You know, what you're offering. Yeah, I get to do that. Because I can, you know. I get to do that. And this week, I've been on one of the biggest industries, and that's the real estate industry. I know people in the real estate industry, professionals, you know, realtors, who out here trying to help folks' dreams come true through home ownership, land ownership, renting, buying, selling, you know, relocating. Yeah, I got them in my back pocket, Nuka. I got them in my back pocket. I know them. And you know some of them too. Yeah. Yeah, when you know people, you know people. You get to help support them in what they do. I understand it. Been in business for 25 plus years. Yeah. Had 3 businesses. Salon, as well as inside the salon, owning my own styles, as well as I do Avon. Oh yeah, Avon is one of the oldest businesses in the world. It's still here because people still use it, and I like it too. But yeah, I get to shout out businesses. And I understand the importance of advertisement. And word of mouth is one of the best ones. And in this case, the real estate industry, I have professionals that are operating in that industry, in business for themselves, working for various companies across the nation. Yep, various companies, from Keller Williams to Charles Rutenberg Realty to who else I got? Metro Brokers, Better Homes. Who else? Let me see. Who else I got? New Homes, LLC. Yeah, these individuals, they're operating in these companies. They are. Yeah, I go down the list. If you go back, you seeing them pop up. Yeah, you seeing them pop up on Shuga page because I know them. I get to advertise. I get to talk about them. I choose to. It's not something that they're encouraging me to. I choose to because I can. So yeah, Alisa Rayford. Alisa Rayford. She's with the Keller Williams Company. Daisy's Realty. Yeah, professional. You can get up with her. She's right here in Georgia. She's working with families from relocating to here in the metro Atlanta area. Yeah, she's able to work with folks. And if she can't, she knows somebody who can. Yep. You see up in the story. She's up in my stories. You know, that's how I get to use my platform in that regard. Who else I got? Rose Hester. You know Rose Hester. She's a realtor in Florida, down in the Tampa, Florida area. With Rutenberg, Charles. I think I'm pronouncing it right, and I think I am. Charles Rutenberg Realty. Out of Tampa, Florida, and surrounding areas down there. Yeah. Alisa was Kelly Williams, like I said. Who else we got? Tamara Zanders. She's with Kelly Williams down in the Tallahassee area. Yeah. Who else I got? Dante Smith. He's up here in Metro Atlanta area. A realtor. These are realtors, y'all, that if you need their assistance, they're here for you. I got them in my back pocket. You go on my Facebook page. I'm friends with them. There's people I know. Who else I got? Nishan Naturally. Yeah. She's with New Homes LLC. That's her. Operating out of here, out of the state of Georgia, up here. In the Metro Atlanta area. Counties outside of Metro. Yeah. They're able to help you with your real estate needs. Whatever you want to accomplish. Out of these 5, somebody can get you to the table, get you signed, keys in hand. Out of all of them, they could do that. They can do that for you. So like I said, I don't have to worry, and you shouldn't have to either when it comes to real estate, because it's one of the biggest, most important investments you can make in your life. Purchasing land, because they're not making anymore. There is no more land. God has made it all. He made it. Planet Earth is finished, other than what comes out of the spewing volcanoes and end up in the water as rocks as it cools off. Yeah, ain't no more land being made. It's just being transported from one place to the next, being utilized that way. But the dirt from it, but ain't no more land being made. So people just buying and selling. So if you are in need of someone to help you buy, if you're in need of someone to help you sell, out of those individuals, you can make it happen. They can make it happen, Captain. They can get you to the table. You come with your credentials. You come signed, ready to sign, they can get your the documents in order, being able to be approved, pre-approved, all of that. Yeah. It's a process. It's a process to get into the table. So they can assist you. They can assist you. Rose Hester, Alisa Rayford, Tamara Zanders, Dante Smith, and last but not least, Nishan Naturally. All real estate professionals. So yeah, hit them up, y'all. Hit them up. Shuga telling y'all business. Shuga telling it. Nuka, if you need some help. Nuka, if you need some help, contact either one of those individuals. I'm friends with them, and I'm sure you friends with them too. A good bit of them, at least 2 that I know of. You are. So yeah, I like to do that. So, and y'all know what else I like to do. I like to talk about something old, and in this case, something old to me is, I think, something that people have either lost, or some folks just stopped doing it. And for those that still have theirs, that's a blessing too. But photos, hard copy photos. And I have this little photo album that I like to showcase who is in my photo album. If you don't still have a photo album, if you have one, that's great. But if you don't, you might want to start you one. We grew up with pictures, didn't we, Nuki? We grew up with pictures. A hard copy where we go print them out from the Polaroid camera to the disposable camera. To if you purchase the camera, you still had to have them developed. You still had to take them down to the wall greens and have them developed. Turn in that camera, and then they develop them for you. And you get the pictures back. But like I said, digital world got us now where everything is on this cell phone. And if we're not careful, we'll lose a time and space that once upon a time we used pictures to fill with. when we took them and had them developed and put them in photo albums to help us remember. Yeah, we could scroll on our phones, and it's a blessing to be able to do that. But also, you can have the best of both worlds. Go get your photo album. Go on down to the nearest Walgreens if you want to just go out and do it yourself, because they have it set up, the kiosk, where you can go and print your pictures out. That's what I like to do. Go print them out and then put them in a photo album. But this photo album is about 35 plus years old. I've had it, and it's filled with people young, from when I was young, through high school portraits, high school cap and gown pictures, yeah, senior portraits, yeah. And I got more pictures. I managed to keep up with those pictures that I have, and I'm thankful that I still have them. And I did go and, took pictures of them with my phone, because then you have the best of the digital version of it in case you somehow lose it, So the digital world has its place. It has its pros for situations like this, If you still have pictures and you want to take a picture with your phone, and then it could be enhanced. You could get it enhanced if you need to. But I just like the idea of being able to have access to the hard copy. It's just something about it, the hard copy. Out of the digital world into a photo album. And so, who made it to the front of Shuga's photo album? Whose picture Shuga has? Pam. Yep. One of my high school classmates. Pam Story. Shuga got your picture, girl. You know me as Alisa Tatum. Well, yeah, I got your picture. We exchanged. Yep. She's a sweet person. Sweet person. I don't think I've had contact with her when I went into the military. We were writing, and by the time I left Germany, I don't know if we didn't continue the correspondence, but yep, she wrote me when I went over there. Yep, Shuga got your picture, Pam. If you want a copy, if you don't have it, because that's one of the best things too. If you don't have a copy, I have a copy. People lose precious, memorabilia over the years, whether they lose it sometimes through in moving, or just sometimes, unfortunately, home fires and stuff like that can destroy precious memories. So, but if you got pictures of folks that don't know you got it, let them know. You got the best of both worlds. Take a picture of it and send it to them. You could do that because you can. You could do that. You could do that, Nuki. You could do that. Like I said, we grew up where they would steal your pictures too, right? Folks would steal pictures, especially if you had a picture of them. They steal it, because if they ain't got it, it's like, hey, how you get that? And that was long before we could just snap a picture with our cell phones of it. Yeah, how you got that picture? How you got that picture? How you got that picture? How you got it? So yeah, if you need a hobby, start back printing out pictures. Go get them printed out off your cell phones. Like I said, it's been 20 plus years we've been in digital mode, being able to take pictures with our cell phones, and so each year, going on to select some pictures and say, okay, I'm gonna print these out and create a photo album and make some gifts out of them for people that you love. Yeah, do that. You can do that with your grands. You can do that with your grands. Help them understand the importance of preserving memories, and especially the hard copy, because a lot of them being photographed, they ain't gonna see themselves. They ain't gonna see themselves. They all in the phone, but they don't see themselves. Their parents do, whoever see them, but unless they got their own cell phones, some of them might still they taking pictures in school if they can get that package that we had. Elementary school, you get your pictures. Middle school, get your pictures, the package they would buy. Not all the time did they purchase the package. You had the little proof on the front. That was pretty much it. But my mama, she purchased as many of the packages that she could, all through elementary school, all the way through high school, purchasing the pictures. So yeah, get in the habit of doing that, y'all. Get in the habit of doing that. Print out you some pictures. Print out some. And one of my favorite topics to talk about, Nuki, you know, and I know, pennies. Pennies was valuable when we grew up. In my little change purse, pennies was valuable. They still are, because they still make $1, but they were valuable. Because as kids, if you only had a penny, Nuki, you could still buy your piece of candy. Go down to the corner store, get a piece of candy from Miss Clark, or even Mr. Smitty. Yeah, you could do that. You could even buy you 2 cookies, because I think Miss Clark, she had where you can purchase cookies too. So for a kid, I found a penny on the ground. I'm gonna pick it up. Nuki. I'm gonna pick it up because it is valuable to me. It's as a kid, I can't pass up no money on the ground, but especially the penny is just so nostalgic in that it reminds me of a time when as for me as a kid, I could spend it. I could spend a penny on something, and especially something that I like, which was candy. And because they're not making them anymore either. November 2025, they stopped making the pennies simply because it costs more to make them than the value of the penny. I think they say it's 3 cents to make a penny, and the penny is only worth 1 cent, and so it's like it just don't make sense to keep printing them. So now they're no longer printing them since November 2025. So I like pennies for what it meant to me as a kid, but more importantly, because it still has value even today. Regardless, it still takes 1 more penny to make $1. So I like to shout out whose birth year on the pennies that I have, and I go through. And if your birth year is on here, say, Sugar, that's the year I was born. You got a penny to represent my year. I see somebody. Who that? Hey, Auntie Kathy. Hey, Auntie Kathy. Good morning. Good morning. How you doing? It's good to see you. I see you popped up there. I said, there goes somebody stop by to see Sugar. Let me see who that is. I'm here to talk about the pennies, Auntie Kathy. You know too. I know the penny even was worth. It was worth something to you as well, because we come up in that era where the inflation hadn't eaten up the value of money. So for me as a kid growing up, I could spend a penny. If I could, that's the lowest currency, the smallest. I could spend it. So yeah, let me start out. Who was born in 1996? I got this penny. 1996. Who was born in 1996? Who? If that's your year, say, Sugar, that's my year. And I'm keeping up because I want to see how many pennies I got for any particular year. And the most that I've got, I'm going to announce it. But right now, 1980 is in the lead. The oldest penny I got is 1940. The newest penny I got is 2021. And I got pennies all between there. Some spaces I don't have a penny representing, but have no fear, because I got plenty of pennies that I got to get through and see if I got a penny to represent the year you was born. But this particular year is 1996. And if that's you, say, Sugar, I'm in there. And I have 15 pennies that represent that year. Now, how old is this penny? Because this penny is 96, so that makes this penny 30 years old. Auntie Kathy, this penny is 30 years old, 1996. And as a matter of fact, the oldest penny I got is not 1940, it's 1919. I found a 1919 penny. So that penny is 107 years old. So whoever's alive at 107, I got a penny to represent the year you was born. 1919. 1 penny. But this is 1996. So that's the oldest penny I got so far. Y'all look through your pennies. See what you got. If you got some, go through them and see what you got. But they ain't making no more. They done. Just like they got done with the $2 bill. They done. They done with making them. They out of, you can still spend them, but they're not printing them no more. Let's see what else we got. This is 2022. Okay. That's the first 2022 penny I got. 2022. They make this person, this baby, they baby's 4 years old. So if you're seeing this, it's 2026. That Shuga has a penny to represent the year you was born, 2022. Whenever you're seeing it, you'll be grown by the time this video. You could, if it's still up on YouTube, yeah, you could be able to say Shuga got a penny to represent the year I was born, 2022. That's the newest one. I haven't come across a 2024, 2023, 2024, or 2025 yet. I hope to. But you know, I think COVID kind of cut down on the pennies or just tangible money. They had us in spending mode, swiping a card, contactless, not touching money for germ's sake, you know. So the printing probably was reduced behind that as well, of coins, paper dollars, paper, but the coins, it probably reduced the production because the demand was reduced behind us swiping cards. Okay, so let's see what else I got. Okay, that's 2024. That's the first 2024 penny I got, y'all. Let me see what else I got on there. That's the first. So it doesn't have a letter underneath the date of 2024. So that means it was minted in Philadelphia. That's what I Googled. And it said if it doesn't have a letter underneath, like the letter D for Denver, and then for Philadelphia, for San Francisco, then it was minted in Philadelphia by default. But that's the first 2024 penny I got. It's shiny, y'all. It really is new money. It really is new money. It might have been the first one to get it. It might have been, but it really is new money. It's got like a shield on the back of it. It's got the shield on it. It's got a shield. So the pennies that had the wheat on the back of it, and then this one just a regular let me see. Can't hardly see. This kind of jacked up. This penny right here done been around. It done been around the world. Done been around the world, Auntie Kathy. Done been in many pockets. Yeah, this is the 96 penny. So it's 30 years old, so it's got some wear and tear. But that 2024, whoever went to the bank and got it to use it in their business, yeah, it ended up over here in Shuga's pocket. So 2024, with seeing this in 2026, you're 2 years old, or you're going to be 2 years old. You're just a baby. You're just a baby right about now. You're just a baby. That penny is only 2 years old. Just like you. So, all right, let's see what else I got. Okay, now this is 2014. Yeah, he done been, 2014 done been through the ringer too. Yeah, he looked worse than 1996. He done been through it. I got 2 pennies to represent 2014. 2. Is that you? Is that the year you was born? I got 2 to represent you. You up in here. You up in Shuga's pennies. You up in here. You made it. You made it. And how old does that make you? How old does that make you? 2014? 2014, 26, 14. What is that? Let's do that. Carry the 1, just 2, and 12, 26, 14. You 12 years old. This is 2026. So Shuga got a penny to represent the year you was born. Yeah, I do. I do. Yeah. All right, let's see who else. Let's see who else I got. Okay, this is 1999. It's like Prince. Party like it's 1999. That's a 1999 penny right there, y'all. Who born in 1999? Who born in 1999? I got 9 pennies that represent you. Who is that? Your birth year? Is that the year you were born? 1999. That was the year before we thought the world was gonna end in 2000 at 12 o'clock midnight, December 31st, 11:59. We thought it was gonna be wiped out, didn't we? Nookie, Auntie Catherine, we thought the world was. They said it was gonna be shut down, lights out. That's what they thought. Folks that had bad credit thought their credit was gonna be wiped clean. It ain't happen. If they had bad credit before going into the new year, they had bad credit in 2002. They ain't wipe out nothing. They ain't do nothing, did it? They ain't do nothing. People was trying to prepare for the worst case scenario. They had folks preparing for worst case scenario. Generators, all kinds of stuff, trying to prepare. Stockpiling food, rations and all kinds of stuff. They were stockpiling all kinds of stuff. Folks got rich off of folks thinking the world was about to end. And if it was, what you were going to really do? We were going to be back at the Stone Age. What you were going to do? Really? So, okay, this is 2022. All right, 2022. That's the second penny I got. It's brand new. It's still, yeah. 2022. If you was born in 22, that's 2 pennies. It's 2026. You were born in 2022. They make you 4 years old. You up in here. You up in here. All right, so let's see what else I got. Let's see here. I got 2018. 2018. Where that 2018 babies at? Where y'all at? Sugar got 5 pennies to represent y'all. That's 5. 5 pennies. Uh-huh. How old are you? 2018 to 2026. How old does it make you? Make you 8. 8 years old. You're 8 right about now. It's 2026, you're 8. But Sugar got a penny to represent the year you was born. Got 5 of them. You in here. Them born after November 2025, they ain't got no pennies to represent you. They stopped making them. They stopped making them. Okay, let's see who else I got. I got 2007. 2007. 2007 looking pretty good over here. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. Got 18 pennies representing 2007. That make you 19. If you born in 2007 and it's 2026, that make you 19. Uh-huh. Yep. You up in there. You up in here. All right, let's see who else I got. Okay, 2020. Now, this one has the letter D underneath the date, underneath the year. So that means it was printed in Denver. That's 2020. Now, this is when this was when the world stood still. We thought it was going to be in what was Y2K? No, it was 2020 with COVID. COVID made us go and sit down and sit still. We didn't have lights and stuff to go out, but we darn sure sat our behinds down, went behind closed doors and sheltered in. We did that because someone under the microscope was out here lurking. And we was like, we didn't know what it was going to do, but we went on in and sheltered. 2020, that was the year that we stood still. And I got 5, 10, 15, 20, 21 pennies to represent 2020. At 21. Look at that. Where were you in 2021? I was in the house. I was in the house. That's where I was. Up in here. We all were inside. A good majority of us were indoors. So we ain't know what COVID was. So, what's under the microscope? We know stuff under the microscope ain't no joke. What you can't see can hurt you. Can unalive you, as they say today. What you can see can hurt you. You know. Never try to be on the safe side. Try to beef up your immune system, you know. Do the best you can. That's what you try to do. Keep from spreading germs. But we back outside now. We back outside full force. It's 2026. We back outside. Yep. All right, this is 1999 again. I got a 1999 penny. 1999. Is that the year you were born? Once again, 1999. Then that's 10 pennies that I got representing 1999. The year before Y2K. That's 10. Yep. Is that your year, 1999? That make you what? 27. Or you'll turn 27 this year. 2026. That make you 27. Okay, let's see. What year is this? This is 2021. And it's got the letter D. 2021, that's the second penny I've got. It's got the letter D underneath. Means it was printed in Denver. I don't think I've come across any other letters that I can recall. I don't think I've come across any other letters. I've only seem to have come across the letter D underneath the year. I've never come across the letter S or what is a P or what else? I have to look at it again. But San Francisco, out in California, that would be for the letter S. But I've only come across the ones printed with the letter D. So, it was printed in Denver. But if that's you, 2021, you're just a baby. You're 5 years old. You'll turn 5 this year, 2026. Okay, what else we got? Okay, another 2021. He knew. He ain't been out the door too much. He ain't been in too many people's pockets. It's kind of like a one and done. He might have come out the pack and they, you know, crack it open. You remember how we do that? And the paper wrappers on the pennies and nickels and dimes and quarters. Crack it and open it up. Yeah, that's what they do when they open it up in the stores to fill up the tray again. But yeah, he came out the pack and probably went right into my pocket. That's about what he did. And that's it. Went right into my pocket. So yeah, 2021. All right, let's see who else I got. I'm going to do 3 more. Y'all could be here all day with this. I really could. I could be here all day. Okay, let's see what else. Okay, this is 2017, and it has the letter D on it. 2017, babies. 2017, babies. Let's see. Shuga got 4 pennies to represent the year you were born. 2017. So that make you 9. You are 9 years old because it's 2026. Yeah. 2017. I got a penny to represent you. Okay, let's see who else I got. Let's see. I got 2004. And it didn't have a date, letter underneath. 2004. Yeah, he done been spent. He done been between pockets. 2004. I got 8 pennies to represent you. Yeah, he done been in folks' pocket. He done been exchanged. 2004. That make you 22 if you was born in 2004. Because it's 2026. You 22 or you going to turn 22. Because the year ain't over yet. We in August. So 2004. Yeah. This penny is 22 years old. 22 years old, y'all. 22 years old. As a matter of fact, you know, let me see. Let me see what I got here. Okay. I don't see it. Okay. All right, let's see the next one. This is 1994. Do it have a letter underneath? No. 1994, I got 11 pennies. You up in Sugar's pennies? Yeah, you made it. 94, as a matter of fact, you up in here 11 times. I got 11 pennies to represent your year. So you made it. Sugar got a penny to represent the year you was born, 1994. Yep. I sure enough do. Yeah. Okay, now this is an older one. This is an old one, y'all. This is 1975. 1975. Ooh, 1975, I done been here. 1975, I got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 pennies to represent the year. If you was born 1975, yeah, this you. You amongst many. How many I said? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30 pennies that I got. This is the one that represents the year you was born. 75, so that make you how old? You born in 75. How old are you? And it's 2026. She got a penny to represent your year. 75, I was 5. I was 5 years old, running around finding pennies and going to spend them and put it on some candy. I was 5 years old, getting pennies, finding them, and going to give me some candy. That's what I was doing at 5. In school, first grade. Finding me some pennies on the ground. What were you doing at 5? So 1975, you represented up in here. That make you how old? That makes you, because I'm 55. I'll be 56 this year. So that makes you 50 or 51 your turn. Yeah. You're in the 50-50 club. You're in the 50-50 club. Either you got to turn or you already in there. I'm going to be 56. So, yeah. All right, this is 2005. That's 2005, y'all. Who was born in 2005? I got 12 pennies. 12 of them. You secured. You secured. There is a penny to represent the year you were born. You are secured. 12 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's your year. That is your year. And you how old? 21. You're 21 years old. It's 2026. Drink responsibly. If you put any alcohol to your lips, make sure you drink responsibly. Make sure. Just because you can don't mean you should. But if you do it responsibly. Y'all, I'm going to get up out of here. I'm going to get up out of here. I'll turn into the mama. I'll turn into a mama to somebody out there. Yeah. Yeah, we got to be mamas. We got to be mamas to people. Other folks cheering. You know, when they say take a village, that's what it say. It take a village. It really does. It really does. So, for those that was able to join my line, my cousin Nuki James. James, thank you for showing up. Send a spell with Sugar on her front porch. Let me talk. Auntie Kathy, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. I really appreciate you sitting here with me. Let me run my mouth, you know, shoot the breeze, talk about what I like to talk about, you know. And if anybody's interested in helping to support Sugar's content, if you enjoy what I do, Yeah, that star right there. That star right there at the bottom. Right there. Yeah, you click on it, you can purchase stars. 1 star is a penny. How about that? I didn't know that at first, how much a star was. But once I found out, I said, ain't that something? You still could buy a penny for my thoughts. You could spend, the least you could spend a penny. You can still buy something. You can still tip Shuga a penny if you want to. I don't turn down no pennies. Find them however they come. Digital, in real form. Yeah. And I appreciate it. I certainly do. So on that note, y'all, I'll be back on here in the morning between 10 and 11 on my lives. Then folks see Shuga. Yeah. Come sit a spell. If you see me in these Facebook streets, stop by. Say, hey, Shuga. Bonjour, Shuga. Hey, whatever language you speak. Say, hey, Shuga. How you doing? So I can tell you the same and ask you the same. Yeah. So, on that note, Shuga Shootin' breeze, y'all. Shuga Shootin' breeze, y'all. Shuga Shootin' breeze, y'all. Shuga Shootin' breeze, y'all. Whoop, whoop. Shuga Shootin' breeze, y'all. Shuga Shootin' breeze, y'all. Shuga Shootin' breeze, y'all. Shuga Shootin' breeze, y'all. Random when it hits me, I run with it. Hey, random when it hits me, I run with it. Yep. All right. I love y'all. See you in the morning if you can stop by. Mwah.